So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna add mutation observer and the Eslint rules for our Tron plugin. So what I have ended up the last stage of development of plugin, it was working only the player page, as you can see. But when we go to the main page and reload it, and go back, the styles not applying. So what's the problem? The problem is when you are on the page with player, you can apply the changes that we added in the plugin, but when you are not on the main page, when you are on the main page, they are not applied because the player is hidden. So for this case, we need to watch the changes in the DOM tree of the page and get notified when the player have been shown, that we can add our toolbars and scrubber. For this purpose, we can use Mutation Observer. It's an interface that provides the ability to watch for changes that have been changed in the DOM tree. This one I will add link under the video. Mutation Observer has three methods like disconnect, observe, and take records. We're gonna use just observe and disconnect. So let's start. First of all, we need to find the element what we will be watching the changes in. And in our case it will be content, because as you can see, when I press play, content is changing, and there is it's adding visible or removing visible attributes. So after the changes inside the content tree, it will trigger callback. There is also config for Mutation Observer. It takes three attributes as attributes, props as attributes, child list, and subtree. We will use all of it. It says that if you pick any of one of it, like if you want to watch just to changes attributes like changing ID or adding the same hidden or visibility, shown or not shown attribute, you can use just attributes. If you want to check just changing of child list, you need to just use it, but in our case mostly we need subtree because they're changing player and for showing, not showing. So we will use all of those. So let's get it started. I'll just copy and paste this example, but first of all I'll wrap all of changes into the function. That I can call it inside the observer. Target node, in our case it will be content. Okay, and also observer will be working just on the main page, and for the regular secondary page, we need to check first of all when we open in YouTube, is it main page or is it not? So if it's there is a toolbar, yes, second page with old scrubber. So we will just call our handle. Let's check, is it works the same? Oh my god. I'll reload plugin. So it should not, and I'll reload the page. Yeah, it's worked the same. So we haven't broke anything. And let's add observer. I'll just add function, add observer. And I'll remove disconnect because I will disconnect observer inside my callback. And my callback will be function. Okay, and I missed R. And I will call add observer when it's the main page. So if it's not the best condition, but okay. I will call add observer, and I will not pass for now callback, but I can pass callback. Now let's just set it how it is now. So, and in my callback I'll just call it toolbars for now. And I'll console log count that you can see how many times it will be called. So let's reload and go to main page. As you can see, when it's rendering some page round or repaint, and you can see how many times it called. Also, after you're scrolling, it calls again because it's rendering other videos. But for now, if we pass through the new video, it's working. So you can reload page. It's applying our styles, and from the main page too. So what we need to do with problem with much time calling our callback with count, this one. We need to go create a condition when we need to disconnect our observer. So in my case it will be just new scrubber, because when we have it have been already added, you don't need to check and add it again. and we here just return and server disconnect. So let's see. As you can see now it calls also, my bad, I haven't reload plugin. It calls also like 20 times, but when I scroll it, it's not calling no more, as you can see. And also it didn't have styles, so yeah, it's working. So probably that's it with Mutation Observer, and let's add a Eslint. I have already prepared a template for Eslint. My rules, what I like. All the rules you can check in the API and docs, that you can check which are used by default and what is all about, and how you can disable it or turn it on. Okay, and for Eslint we also need Babel. Okay, and let's first of all let's npm init, because I don't have package.json. Name same description. I don't know if YouTube plugin. It doesn't matter for now. Okay, after we need it, we just need to install it. So npm Eslint. Also I gonna add prettier, Babel core, we need also Babel Eslint parser, that it could find out what it is it's in your code, and Babel preset env that I have added inside Babel RC. So probably that's it. Let's check it. Also, to make Eslint work, you need to, like, if you use WebStorm or SI IntelliJ IDEA, find Eslint, and by default it's disabled. Just turn it automatic Eslint configuration and press OK, and it will work. So I haven't installed plugin. Also, I need to add Eslint config for prettier, because I have added it inside, not outside the file. So to make it work together, it's config Eslint config Let's see. Failed to load plugin. Have it updated? Eslint plugin prettier. Let's run. Let's just reopen it. Maybe it haven't indexed it. Oh yeah. So as you can see, it's working. It's showing that I should remove spaces or something like that. And as you can see, I have fixed it by just pressing Command Option I in my case, which you can change in your preferences. Okay, and one more. As you can see, there is Eslint error that from is not undefined. We need to add variables, global variables. It will be web extensions. True. And that's it. It's not showing up anymore. So probably that's it for now. I will link Mutation Observer and rules under the video, and thank you for watching.